everybody, it's Jeff Aromatics. Welcome to my channel. Well, today I will be smoking some different cigar tobaccos individually. When you roll tobaccos, or when I roll my cigars, it's important to try each tobacco individually just to get a feel of how they burn, what they taste like, the different aromas. It's just one of those things that you have to do if you really want to make a good blend and know how the tobaccos react with each other and just what they taste like on their own and the different strengths of the different primings, etc. So today I have picked a couple tobaccos that I'm not super familiar with. I've used them a couple times just guess-wise, that I would like them in blends, but I want a more accurate representation of what they taste like. So there's no real rhyme or reason. Normally what I would like to do is do like two similar tobaccos, and these ones aren't really that similar in priming or in seed, but what they are is I will be smoking and comparing a Piloto Seco leaf from the Dominican to a Criollo Viso leaf, also from the Dominican. So different seeds, different primings, but I wanted to smoke two just so I could have a comparison to help bring the flavors out more of each individual one, if that makes sense. So I think since I'm a little more familiar with the Piloto Seco, I'm going to light up this nice little puro. So what that means is I've just taken about 2 leaves of the Criollo Viso and just use them as filler and wrapper. So that's all just filler and wrapper of one leaf, one type of leaf. So it should give me a singular flavor and give me a good idea of what this particular tobacco tastes like. So I'm gonna just chew the end off. I forgot my cutter. Excuse me there. Good draw. That's a nice looking Lancero. Actually, I just rolled it freehand. Come on, lighter. By the way, I'll show you the leaf. What I'm smoking right now is this leaf right here. That is a Criollo Viso from the, I was going to say from the Cibao Valley in Dominican, but it's just from the Dominican. I'm not sure where exactly. It smells kind of earthy, sandy, like if you're stuck here, go to the beach, kind of wet sand, and a little bit of like that general tobacco. It's pretty nice. And this is the Piloto leaf. Okay, just give me a little bit of time to let this sink in, and I'll be right back with some tasting notes of the Criollo Viso. Okay, the ash just fell off. It was about that much. Very mild. I'm surprised this isn't a Seco. It is so mild. The flavors I'm getting are basically just very, very mild, earthy flavors, almost like potato skins. Nothing on the retrohale as far as strength. Just a general, really mild cigarillo taste. Very little body, very, very mild, which is surprising because I've tasted the Criollo Seco and I remember it even having some strength, but it might be from a different location. So what I'm going to do is probably cut this off and save it for later so that I can do a comparison between this Criollo Viso and my other Criollo Seco and do a video on that, because I'd be interested for my own purposes to see the strength and flavor differences between the two tobaccos, because I might mistakenly use a Viso thinking it's stronger when the Seco actually might be stronger. So this whole tobacco thing is can be very confusing sometimes, but the more you experiment, the more you learn. So okay, I'm going to light up this Piloto Seco and I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. And it is Piloto Seco from Dominican. It's all one tobacco from one location. And I'm pretty sure that this is, I'll put it in the description below, if it's from the Cibao Valley or if it's just from somewhere else. So in case anyone's interested, or for my own reference. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit after I get it lit. Okay, so smoking the Piloto Seco. Very similar in that they're both really, really mild tobaccos. Maybe my palate is just a little weak today. We'll find out, because I'm going to be smoking these again with in comparing them with other tobaccos. This is going to be kind of unorganized for a while, but I just wanted to get going on this because I've been blending and I really got to get a good understanding of what each of these tobaccos taste like. Now this Piloto is a little more, it's both the same strength. It's got maybe a touch more flavor. It's got a little bit less of a clean taste. The Criollo is a much cleaner, creamier sort of flavor, whereas this is it's got a little bit of an aftertaste to it. And whereas the Criollo, I was getting those kind of earthy potato skin type tastes and cream, this Piloto is a little more coffee oriented and a little kind of nutty. Anywhere from like peanut down to walnut, I'm getting those two kinds of flavors. They both burn perfectly. The retrohale is nothing at all. There's nothing really there. The extra flavors I get off the retrohale aren't substantial enough to really give me any extra flavors. Both are very mild. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Later on, I'm going to re-smoke. I'm probably gonna compare this Criollo Viso to the Criollo Seco to see what the difference is, to make sure that if I'm gonna use something, if I want something stronger, I pick the right one, and just to know the flavors as well. If I remember correctly, the Criollo Seco was a little more crass and had those kind of exotic cooking spices. So, all right, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys found this informative. I certainly did and found it interesting. And I will see you on my next video. Till then, Aromatics, signing out.